What's cracking, fam? Your boy T Money down in the dungeon. It is Saturday evening, and I'm here to bring you my weekly collection update, I guess. Seems like right around once a week now I'm doing these videos. So, yeah, I got a pretty nice stack of stuff in this last week. So, let's not waste any time and get right into this. So, first up, we have a title from Umbrella Entertainment, Awoken. I don't know. Umbrella seems to be putting out a lot of these like movies before they get U.S. releases, like Blood Vessel. I don't know. I don't know if like Australia just gets the rights before, or if there are some of them are Australian productions, so they get released first. But like, it seems like it's happening a lot lately. Trying to think of like other releases, but Blood Vessel comes to mind. But anyways, Awoken, as far as I know, this doesn't have any other release in the US yet, but I don't know, just some sort of like possessed generic. Some chick's brother has like a sleep disorder, so she goes to this, I don't know what it is, some place to try and find a cure, and then it turns out like it turns into like a possession movie. So pretty run-of-the-mill there. I watched this one last night. We have Followed. If you like found footage, it's okay, I guess. Pretty generic as well. Jump scares, but yeah, it's about like a social media, Instagram influencer. I feel like that's like the new term. And he's trying to get like 250 grand, so he gets a bunch of his like viewers to vote for him to stay in like a haunted place. So he goes to this haunted hotel. The hotel is called Hotel Lennox. And in room 1428, there was like a devil worshiper that some shit went down in this hotel room. And so he basically goes with his crew. And you could probably guess the kind of shit that goes down. Very predictable. But, you know, some pretty good creepy sequences, I guess. I like found footage stuff, so it is what it is. Then we have a new Killer Clown movie, The Clown Doll. I got this at Walmart. I'm always amazed with how much like Walmart has like indie horror. It's just weird. It seems like it's kind of like their niche for movies. They have like a ton of like indie horror movies that I'd never heard of, like all kinds of like weird, generic, low budget bullshit. But you know, sometimes there's some gems that stick out. I love Killer Clown movies, so yeah, some pretty creepy clown there, and this chick finds him at this like creepy antique shop, I guess, and then she starts getting these creepy phone calls, and could it be the Killer Clown Doll? But it says it's gory, high body count, so we'll check that one out. But yeah, I was amazed when I was in Walmart. They had like all kinds of like paranormal, just like generic like Amityville Witch House and like all kinds of crazy like knockoffs of bigger franchises. Just like I was amazed with how much shit there was there that I wasn't familiar with. But anyways, Meatball Machine craziness, some batshit Asian alien craziness. So if you like Asian craziness mixed with aliens and just chaos, it's pretty crazy, pretty fun. I think Tokyo Shock released that back in the day, but this one is a UK Region B Blu-ray from Screenbound, so that's cool. Screenbound's cool. Then we have Welcome to Good Burger. Yep, had to have this. Never owned it before, so figured I'd swoop it up. I know the DVD was like super rare and out of print or whatever, so yep, thanks to Paramount for putting this one out. I actually ordered this from a pretty cool website. It's like an online movie retailer, smaller scale, called Orbit DVD, and they had a few titles. Some of this stuff was really expensive, but some of it was reasonably priced, so picked up Good Burger from them. Then we have Spell, which is kind of more generic. I haven't seen this, but it's got the dude from Power. I actually like him. Amari Hardwick, I think is his name. And yeah, he's like piloting his family, and their plane crashes like in the Appalachian Mountains, and he gets, it's kind of like Misery in the sense that this like voodoo witch lady captures him basically, but claims that she's rescuing him. Meanwhile, he doesn't know where his family is, so it's kind of like he needs to find his family, but he's being held captive by this woman in this remote area in the Appalachian Mountains, and he needs to figure things out before she finishes conducting her witchcraft and that sort of thing. So that's Spell. Harry and the Hendersons. I got this at Goodwill. Had to grab it. Haven't seen this movie in forever, but good times watching this movie growing up. You know, cable TV, sick days from school, and yeah, it's just a classic family squatch classic. Oop. And then we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, I bought this one from, I didn't order this. I got this from Goodwill as well. My Goodwills, as I mentioned before, are so expensive, so I always feel like I'm always like torn whether or not I should buy it from my Goodwill, because it's like, this is $8. It was brand new, still in the package, but I figured whatever, you know, it's a Christmas classic, so I don't know, put it on when the kids come over for Christmas or something like that. But yep, so that's that. Those are my two Goodwill pickups. And then we have this new one from Arrow Video. This is, I think it's like loosely based on the Universe, or the H.G. Wells classic, but also from Universal. So it's like a mishmash of influence from those films. And then this is like, it's Japanese. It's from the same production company that did the Gamera movies. So there's two films on here. The Invisible Man appears in The Invisible Man versus the Human Fly. So I've never seen either of these movies, but we'll check them out. High def transfers of both on that, so that's cool. Then I grabbed this one from Orbit DVD as well. The Children, just a classic, killer kids, weird movie. I love the atmosphere in this. And yeah, this was originally a Trauma DVD. And then finally Vinegar Syndrome put out a really nice release of it. But I figured I'd grab this. Trauma, you know, they're cheap Blu-rays, so I like to support Trauma. So even though Night Beast and The Children have like amazing Vinegar Syndrome releases, I figured why the hell not? You know, this is cheap, $14. And it's a great movie, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. Alright, then we have another new one, Freaky. With Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton. I just ordered this from Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I'm not really sure. I've heard it's kind of like Happy Death Day in a weird way. I don't know. But Blumhouse. Oh, what do you know? Happy Death Day. Things get freaky. I swear I didn't read that. At Blissfield High, when 17-year-old Millie swaps bodies with an infamous serial killer. Vince Vaughn. So probably just pretty fun. I don't know. Okay, a couple more here. Let's see. So we have Alchemy. I'm not really sure what this is. Some sort of anti-hero, futuristic superhero horror movie. It's Shudder, so I figured I'd give it a chance. I don't know much about it. And then we have this amazing, well, it's not amazing, but the original is amazing. Castle Freak. Kind of like a remake, reimagining or whatever. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I watched this with my brother like a month or two ago on Netflix or something like that, one of our streaming services, and it was okay. You know, some good practical effects, a little different from the original, obviously, but I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed the atmosphere, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but yeah, I made this a Blu-ray DVD combo pack too, because I got the DVD from Walmart, and then I got the Blu-ray, and I don't know why I do the things that I do, but yeah, so that's cool. I didn't think it was horrible. Then I picked up the Rad Blu-ray from Mill Creek. Just gonna keep this one sealed just in case it goes out of print. Might pick up another one too, just for viewing purposes, because I still have my Vinegar Syndrome Rad, which is sealed too. But yeah, you know, not horror obviously, but just fun kind of childhood dirt bike. I don't know if that was really a subgenre. I feel like it kind of was, but just like extreme dirt bike, adventure movie type thing. Alright, so then we have Psycho Goreman, which I finally watched. I usually don't stream, so I'm usually the last person to see a lot of these movies that people are like raving about, having streamed them like months before the actual release. Castle Freak was kind of a rare exception, but yeah, I finally got around to watching this. I thought it was great, really fun, good practical effects, some shitty CGI too. but definitely just fun. And yeah, it was just entertaining as hell. I mean, I really liked it. I really, really liked the. I feel like some of the characters, it was kind of like Hellraiser in the sense that it's like this universe of, I don't know, otherworldly beings. And I felt like they didn't go as heavy on the practical effects as I felt like it was kind of uneven. But for the most part, I thought the practical effects of the creatures in the movie were really good. The kills were good, aside from some shitty CGI. And the acting was, the kids were fun. It was just good. I mean, I liked it a lot. So, yeah, Psycho Goreman did not disappoint. Then I grabbed this from Diabolic DVD. This is, I think it's like a German, it's called the German Chainsaw Massacre. So I don't know if it's like based off of Texas Chainsaw Massacre or what, but it is, I don't know what year it was made either. Sorry. 1989. So, yeah, I think 1989 maybe. But yeah, so I'm hoping it's like what's it called, The Mutilator. I really like that movie a lot. Igor the Mutilator, not Igor, something the Mutilator. I really liked. I enjoyed that German low budget fucking shit fest. It was really good. So I'm hoping it's kind of like that, but it just seems kind of weird. This is a weird case. It's like a slim case. Fuck, what's the name of that movie? Something the Mutilator. I really like it a lot for some weird reason. But, or Ogroff, the Mad Mutilator. Anyways, this is German, and I can't read it, but I know it is kind of like maybe the German answer to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Maybe. Seems super low budget, too, but, alright. And then we have, this is all good stuff here. A couple new releases from Eureka. Two classic films, Nightwing and Shadow of the Hawk, on a sweet slipcase, double edition, special edition Blu-ray release. I don't know what this one's limited to, but it's got a collector's booklet. And yeah, these are really fun films, so I highly recommend them. Having to do with like Indian burial grounds and resurrections and creatures and that sort of thing. It's a cool double feature. So pretty sure Mill Creek maybe put this out too. I want to say they did. I don't know if it was a double feature, but I think it was, which is weird that they always pair those two. And then, of course, we have the classic batshit crazy, I think it's Indonesian or something, VIY. This movie is great. It's fucking weird. It's creepy. And it has to do with this dude that is like, he stays with the corpse of a witch for 3 nights. He's like challenged to do that. I forget what the reasoning is behind it, but she ends up coming to life, and it's creepy. Very weird movie. Is it Indonesian? Konstantin Yursov, and most notably artistic, legendary special effects, color, cinematography, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's a Soviet equivalent of, okay, so I'm not sure. I guess it's Russian, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely Russian, so not Indonesian. I think I'm thinking of the Mondo Macabro release. Fuck it. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I don't think that's Indonesian either. The one with the woman's head that's floating. I don't know. It's an awesome movie. Anyways, 2-disc special edition. You always get a booklet, reversible cover artwork. So, really nice release. Right there. So, yep. VIY. Limited to 3,000. So, if you want it, grab it. Then we have Event Horizon. Finally, we got Event Horizon. Classic movie. I don't need to talk about this one. It's just really good sci-fi horror. And, yep. Finally, we get it. I know it was delayed a few times. New 4K scan. There's like a making of Event Horizon 5-part documentary on here. The point of no return, the filming of the movie, tons of stuff, deleted extended scenes, the unseen event, just chock full of special features. I'm not sure why this was delayed, but we finally have a really nice collector's edition from Scream Factory of Event Horizon. So that's awesome. Great movie. And then we have 2 new titles from Jesse, Diabolic DVDs, Cauldron, which is his label. He's put out, I think, 4 titles so far. So we have 3 and 4 now, and we have 2 movies I've never seen, Beyond Terror and The Crimes of the Black Cat. I'm equally excited for both of these. We've got a killer cat, giallo type movie, where this black cat is used to try and solve these murders. And then Beyond Terror is about these like criminals that what do they do? They're cursed because they do some. They burn this like they burn this woman who's like a, I don't know if she's like a satanic ritualist or whatever, but they burn her, and then they start succumbing to these paranormal events or whatever. But yeah, Beyond Terror, Tales of the Black Cat, super really nice releases, super really nice. And yeah, so I'm probably going to keep these sealed and buy the original or the standard editions when they come out, just because, Cauldron collector's editions, got to have them sealed for the collection, so I can just sit there and watch these beautiful things appreciate and just enjoy the whole collecting side of things. But yeah, I'm totally interested in those movies, so I'm going to watch them as soon as I can get some standard releases. And then we have Cauldron sticker as well, comes in, little holographic goodness there. All right, and last but not least, we have something from Zavvi. Actually, I rarely order from Zavvi because I've had a few I don't know, bad encounters with them. I had ordered some stuff a few years ago, and it was out of print, or not out of print, it was out of stock, and they never shipped my full order. So I was kind of just like skeptical about ordering from them, but some things you can't get anywhere else. So I decided what better way to delve into this series by grabbing the 4K trilogy. It's kind of like the Rambo trilogy from Best Buy. It's got that hard box, metal tin thing, and then the 3 discs, or the 3 steelbooks rather. Yeah, on 4K. So throw that on my new 4K TV, and we will experience some epicness, I am sure. Never read the books, never watched the movies, so it'll be a first. I'm hoping it'll be a pretty epic experience. But all 3 theatrical and extended films on 9 discs. So it's a 9-disc set. I think this is a Zavvi exclusive, but I could very well be wrong. A lot of times it says they're Zavvi exclusives, but they're really not. They're UK exclusives or whatever. But yeah, so that's super cool. And that's it. That's my update. I'm still trying to think about that fucking Malaysian movie that Mondo Macabro put out. And I can't think of it. The witchcraft one, where the girl's studying witchcraft and then she gets like followed, and it's great. Anyways, Russian. Have a good weekend, guys. Catch you later. Peace.